Yeah, I use a dub. I'ma win. I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, carry
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. Sets the kickoff.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
3-yard pickup.
The numbers for Jones last week, 15 carries, 65 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight end, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
The left side throw complete to Adams. 7 yards there and a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Taken down.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This is Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
At the 40.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 56 yards. First and goal at the 1. And a second effort gets him in.
Man, come on here with that. Get real. Man, still
keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he completes this to Russell Gage.
The pass.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 22.
A good pickup there at 22.
Buccaneers.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Really?
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll find DeGuara complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
That's another.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
At the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 27, Rodgers. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
Rodgers pass complete to Josiah DeGuara.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Brings up 4th and
they'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead.
for the extra point.
Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
And the Buccaneer.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
First down.
You often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
He was tackled.
Tackled that time by Akello Witherspoon.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers, nothing.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Throw left side, complete.
Man,
and this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Gary Jennings. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're getting them in every direction.
the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up the 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Hines. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So give him the first down, 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Preston Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 3rd down, Hines, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's 3. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for their secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Or Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Rodgers now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. So they keep the football, but now face second and long. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Packers 21.
So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hines. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. A gain of back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give right side. Hines. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
On first down, it's Hines. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
On second down now. It's Hines. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, and he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Rodgers will try again on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in slide. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because The receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And now look at this. Big game in the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route.
Come on, man.
The quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Brings up 2nd and 4. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now from the 21-yard line. They'll run it with Jones. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
And at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
This is Hines.
First one free, nigga, where's that?
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The 3rd quarter.
Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Sliding out of the pocket. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll try to left side. Hines, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Complete to Nyheim Hines. It's a
And
game.
partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Nyheim Hines.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
On the tackle.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The ball on the 8. Still can get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. Rolling to his right. It's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Well, they hit him in the backfield.
Dang
He
it.
will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter, the rest of this game very interesting. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
2 brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football
Bueno,
when you know the
Captain.
contact's coming. let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They begin the drive with Hines. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 49 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Nyheim Hines. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Back to throw, Rodgers. Now a man over the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. That's a nice bet. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Rodgers to throw.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Yes, sir.
The Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run with Hines. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Hines. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.